beautiful and vibrant Atlanta, Georgia, the capital of Georgia, and our location tonight. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Last game for the Hawks, it was a loss to the Wizards. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Now, here is Russell. 6 to shoot. From deep. Rebounded by Korver. Here's Atlanta now. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
And even though one side played postseason basketball and the other stayed at home, you wouldn't have known it in their matchups.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Russell is out there with Kobe. Then it's Tyler Zeller. Then there's Hill. And it's Randall in at the 4 slot. Now here's Freak. He's coming off a 34-point game against Washington.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
Lakers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Scott kicks to Freak. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Shot's good. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Freak kicks to Scott. Uncovered. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
The Lakers trail. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yeah, earlier I spoke with Scott Skiles. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Thanks for getting back to us on that report, Doris. Guys?
You know, they obviously spent the brunt of their time preparing for this game by coming up with ways to attack that vaunted defense.
Attack being the operative word, all in caps. I mean, it has to be an active, assertive approach they use. They can't sit back and be passive.
Now, here is Russell. Following the miss by Freak. Pass to Hill. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Freak. He's got 5. Scott, good. Outside Russell. Randall with a screen for Russell. And stolen by Scott. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And Freak throws it down.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Scott up top. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. Randall against Scott. Shot to stop the run. And it's laid in by Randall. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Freak kicks to Scott. Now Cephalosha. His last outing, he had 8 points. And Freak throws it down.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
May have been the worst effort you'll see from them all season long. Even for a game they weren't supposed to win, it should not have been that bad.
And the Lakers making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Picked by Randall. And stolen by Freak. Here's Scott. Finished off the break. Scott's got 10. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
5 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Schroeder with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Now here's Schroeder. 9-point game. That one goes. Count it. Lakers trail by 12. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Good. Clarkson's got his second bucket.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Now here's Splitter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Right side, Russell. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6. Hill has the open look. His three-pointers off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
1:10 left in the first quarter. Now Schroeder, shot clock at 6. And a wide open look for Freak. Connects from three-point range. Freak with it. 14 points for him. Here's Fowler. Another 3 for Atlanta. Here is Bass. Following the 3 by Atlanta. It's Williams with the drive. It's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Shoots the 3. That's good. Williams has got 5 points so far.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Schroeder. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Hawks on top, leading by 9. And Los Angeles with some changes. Plumlee, he's checked in for Hibbert. Allenbear comes in for Randall. And it's Williams in for Kobe. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He ended up with 34 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. The Hawks making a switch here. Lavern's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Pass is checked in to the paint, reverses, and he lays it up and in. Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Schroeder with the ball. He's guarded by Bass. And the foul on Mike Scott. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Lakers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Atlanta leading by 13. Freak dishes to Schroeder, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Inside, there's Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Freak. 16 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
And both free throws good from Freak. Over to the wing. Kicks to Freak. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
It's deflected, but they recover it. Clarkson passes to D'Alembert. Williams kicks to Hill. Back to Williams. Tries again. Here's D'Alembert, and at last they get one to fall. D'Alembert has got his second bucket. Atlanta's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Lou Williams. How's the last month of basketball been for him? First in free throw percentage, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in three-point shooting.
And it's nice when you've got a guy who doesn't miss much from the line. You just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been automatic this season. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
He's perfect from the line this time. Fowler. He's covered by Clarkson. To the paint. Williams with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Hill kicks to Bass. Clarkson passes to D'Alembert. From downtown, shots good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got 5 points now this quarter.
They're having much more success here in the second. After missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've blocked in and zoned in here now. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Outside Hill. Bass with the screen. Shot clock at 5. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Hill.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
For Atlanta, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Williams attacking. Got a piece of it. Pass to Scott. There's the 3, and he gets it to go. Scott's got 17. And Laverne kicks it over to Schroeder. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Freak throws it down. So it's the Lakers now after the basket by Atlanta. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. It's blocked. They recover it. Scott, good. 5 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Clarkson. Got it off in time, but it's no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's Atlanta ending the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Freak, he's in a point guard. Scott is out there with Cephalosha. Then there's Kyle Korver. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
It's blocked. Outside Bryant to the inside. Randall. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Pass to Jokic. Cephalosha dishes to Korver. Now the feed to Freak. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Korver. And there's the pass to Jokic. They set the screen. And stolen by Russell. Up top, Kobe. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now here's Freak. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Cephalosha kicks to Scott. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Skiles said to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Randall. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Freak following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Cephalosha kicks to Freak, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Free throw good, Freak. And both free throws good from Freak. Here's Freak. 28 points for him. Here's Jokic. Drilled from 11 feet out. 10 points for him.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Russell kicks to Bryant. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Freak, and he dunks it down.
Kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there. It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Now, here is Russell. 10 points for him. Zeller setting the pick for Kobe. And the 3 off target. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Cephalosha kicks to Freak. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Over in the corner, Williams.
And let's see some of the numbers here on Kobe Bryant. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 15 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
And both free throws good for Lewis Williams. Bass with a screen for Bryant. And it's Bass atop the key. Williams dishes to Clarkson. Fires from 18. And that's good for 2. Dishes it to Freak. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Kobe kicks to Williams. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Now here's Schroeder. He has 5. To the middle, here's Scott, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight. Right side, Williams. Bass with the screen. Pass to Clarkson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks leading by 20. Schroeder kicks to Freak. He feeds it to Laverne. Down low, and Freak throws it down.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards.
Now here's Kobe. On the wing, Williams. With 1 on the clock. That's good. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And here's Clarkson. And Hill has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Freak. Kicks to Korver. Pass to Jokic. Feeds it to Scott. From downtown. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now. They can look forward to the Quicken Loans Arena after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Solomon Hill comes in for Brandon Bass. And Kobe is subbed in for Williams. On defense, Atlanta. Picked by Randall. Russell dishes to Randall. And he jams it with authority.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Scott the pass to Korver. Scott kicks to Cephalosha. Now the feed to Freak. Outside, Scott. They need this one. That is good.
And Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And that is good. And the Hawks lead by 21.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Outside, Russell, picked by Randall. Korver against Bryant. Inside, Randall. Nice D from Scott. The Hawks leading by 21. Now here's Freak. On the wing, Korver. The pass to Jokic. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now, here is Russell. And Hill has it in the corner. No good with the triple.
Kevin, not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Freak dishes to Cephalosha. Passes it to Freak. Out to the wing. Outside, Scott. Down low. Here's Jokic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Zeller. Dallin Bear comes in for Julius Randle. Lou Williams is checked in for Hill. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. The Atlanta making some changes. Patterson, he's checked in for Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Freak. And the Lakers also making a switch. Sonny Snell's checked in for Bryant.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark's fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year, and when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take the first game of the season series, and that's exactly what's taking place here tonight against the Lakers.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And Muscala kicks to Patterson. He feeds it to Schroeder. Down low. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
I try my hardest not to put expectations on myself, at least in the sense of numbers. I mean, I could have a great game, but if I start demanding a double-double for myself each time out, and I start to stat-wide thing, yeah, my game just takes a hit.
Your haymakers are no joke. We appreciate the time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
His offensive performance was the main reason they walked out of here with the win tonight. You got a sense early on it was going to be a big game from him. His attitude, his swagger, it was B-I-G. He gave them an ultra-reliable option every time down the floor.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderfully